Hi, everyone. I just wanted to hop on quick after the wellness series, and I just wanted to say how exciting it was to be able to educate you more about the 5MP ear acupuncture. I hope it provided some more clarity. I hope you really enjoyed learning about the science and that this isn't just some mysterious new modality. Like, it has been around for a while. It does actually affect your nervous system, and there is a ton of research being done on all the different benefits. And I was really excited when I started to go down the rabbit hole about how it really does help with like neuropathy, tinnitus, all the things. I really thought it was mostly for emotional rebalancing and resilience, which is awesome, and it is. And I super support folks that need to come in and get off caffeine. They need to quit smoking. This can actually help with some of those withdrawal symptoms that are really stressful in the beginning of those cessation programs. So please know, like, this is for that as well, and has been proven to reduce the severity of these symptoms. And if you've ever tried to stop drinking coffee every day, you know exactly what I mean. The headaches, the sweating, the increased heart rate, the anxiety. So, and you know how hard it is to quit smoking as well. So this is also a great modality for that. And with that said, again, it was super exciting to kind of educate you guys. I hope you learned a lot more. I hope this makes you braver. A lot of people hear about the needles and they don't understand how tiny they are, or they don't even understand the effect that it can have on their body until they go through the education process. And then that makes them way more open-minded to actually like coming in and booking their sessions. Now, I will tell you, I start with 5. Recommended research says 6 to 8. I'd like to stop at 5 to see how you're doing. If you're having a positive effect, you're welcome to continue on to the 6 to 8, or you're welcome to pause and see how long of effect you get. Everybody is different. I literally was at Fenway one year going to a business event at Fenway for the Red Sox, and I was talking to the parking attendant and telling him what I was there for. You wouldn't even believe it. He told me his story. He had been to every chiropractor, like so many different modalities that had helped relieve his pain, but nothing relieved it for a long amount of time. So he was looking for something that was a little bit more sustainable. So he enjoyed going to his chiropractor and doing maintenance sessions and whatever else he was doing. But then he was also offered a different modality that included acupuncture. Now, I specialize in 5NP ear acupuncture. There is much literature and research that it helps with back pain and all the things because it hits the pain receptors in your brain. Like, that's what I educated you guys about, pain perception in the videos. So this guy was telling about his session. He had neuropathy. He has not been back for a session for over 10 years. That is how much this modality sustained him. Now, again, everybody's different. You might come in for 5 sessions, need your 6 to 8, and then you may be good for a while, or you may prefer a maintenance package for self-care or just, that chronically like de-stressing through the modality that can help regulate your nervous system on a regular basis if you're subjected to high stress continually. And that would be more for like people on the front lines, right? Like, we don't just experience one stress at work for a one time or a couple years. Like, if you're serving the public for 20 years and you're seeing crisis after crisis, or you're experiencing crisis after crisis, such as like COVID, Ebola, and all the different things, like, we're subjected to a lot of stress. And that's when I recommend you do this more on a maintenance level so that you can be reassured that you're going to have a, regulated nervous system for quite some time. And again, there can be pauses, but not to say don't come back in 3 years. Like, I'm not saying you have to come every 6 months. It's really per your preference. But I'm saying, have a good 3-year run, come back for maintenance. Or if you're somebody that chooses to do it yearly, quarterly, every 6 months, that's up to you, and I wouldn't discourage it either. There is no harm in it. And I just want to quickly flip the camera quick to show you what the recliners kind of look like in the setting. Now, mind you, they are turned inward because when the session is not operating, I do face the chairs inward. Otherwise, they are facing towards the TV, which usually has some meditative music on it. And again, there's not a lot on the walls, very destimulating when you come in, very low stimulation on purpose to create a very soothing environment. And then I don't know if you can see, but I recently put up some really cool curtains that have star cutouts in them. Why? Because during the day, I like the natural sunlight to come in, and it gives this really cool twinkling effect for the most calming ambience. Okay, so I researched like all type of materials. Did I want to do blinds? What did I want to do up front to support privacy? Because this is done in a group. I don't think I mentioned that in any of my wellness series, but this is a community service. So you are an individual that gets, focused on during your time when I'm inserting the needles and removing, and you are among other people. It's a silent modality as well. So there's not like chatter or any type of networking going on or community, communication. You're just among other like-minded individuals that are health conscious, and that is the purpose, to be around each other, but to be inward, within the session itself. And then afterwards, I actually do provide some hydration, which is purely bottled water, and you can choose a supplement of your choice. So this is what I like. And as you can see, those are the recliners, and they do fully recline. And I don't think maybe I can zoom in. Check that out. Can you see the stars? Those other star cutouts on the curtain, and they let in just enough light to create a super, super awesome ambience. And I hope you guys all enjoyed this quick video. I can't wait to see you in the office. Give this a try. Everybody that I, have talked to and they were hesitant are so glad they did it. Some report no feeling of the needles at all. Some report a minor pressure. Some report a pinch as if it was like an ear piercing. Okay, so don't let that intimidate you. Don't let that scare you off. I don't want to hold the needles up again. I did it in one of the videos, actually a few, just to give you an idea of how thin they are. They are super, super thin. Okay, and I use the green plastic handles because it provides better momentum for me when I'm actually inserting them, and that decreases any type of sensation as well. If you've got really good momentum, then that can also impact the experience. So I had trialed the stainless steel ones. They were great, but these I found worked better with my hands, and I was able to really get a great momentum, and clients reported great outcomes for it. So thank you so much again. I don't want to be redundant, but there will be a book now link in the description. Would love for you to click on it, sign up, and I'm telling you, you will be glad you did. And then you will be bringing your friends, family, loved ones, and colleagues, because I do, have up to groups of 4, as you could see from the multiple recliners. And I'm telling you, this will be a part of your wellness. And sooner than later, my hope is that your vitality increases. I mean, most folks coming in, not to keep rambling, but most folks coming in, they already are operating at a higher vitality level, and they're health conscious, and they need this boost, or they have been burnt out, they need a reset, they need a rebalance. Whatever the level is, they usually end up higher than when they first walked in. So I hope that encourages you, and I can't wait to meet you all.